Hello and welcome. I am Sidar, and this is episode 3 of Zero to Mads. So last time, on episode 2, we ended up with... we made a little bit of money, I think. Yeah, a little bit. It's enough to do what I want to do today. I did kind of say I'm gonna try and unlock a Redwood line hole and stuff. And try and get courier missions going, but apparently those are not in for some reason. Even though they were said they were in. They're probably just bugged out and not in the Stanton system yet. Anyways, since that's not a thing that's working currently.
How about you? You good?
Where's the...
Just another day then.
So I can pull out this. Did I have the other one? I didn't. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna... First I'm gonna do a thing. Let's see. I'm gonna get the multi-tool, because we're gonna go mining. We have a little catch, so we're gonna go buy a few things. First we're gonna have the multi-tool. So I'm gonna show the hand mining feature. I hope it's working on this chart. I haven't tested the multi-tool out. We're gonna need, let's see, store all. Shall we use the big one, small one? Let's grab this. It's a big one. We're gonna rent a little hauler. One of my favorite tiny haulers for doing mining, called the Nomad. It's fairly cheap to rent for a day. Usually, if you're doing it, you rent it for a couple of days or something like that. Just gonna rent it for one day. Should be able to do certain things. We are heading to Lorwell to buy something else that we're gonna use alongside it. So this little ship is like a space pickup truck. It got a little loading bay on the back. Don't have to just lower it down and everything is dandy. So last time what was the last time out? Can't remember. It's a blur now. I want to try mining, right? But it bugged the multi-tool, so I couldn't actually use it. So we're gonna do it again, but we're gonna use a different tool this time.
Hi.
For the mining. Not exactly the handheld tool.
Welcome to the
This is a little mech suit we're gonna go and buy. I could use the MK2, the Aurora.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
I think it will be a little bit difficult sometimes if the ground is uneven and the cargo bay is not perfectly down. It will be a little bit annoying to get it into the ship again. The little mech suit we're gonna go buy. It's a fairly cheap one. We should be able to afford it. But I don't usually start this early with... Yeah, so this can happen sometimes. That you claim the ship and it just bounces underneath the pad here. So we have to store it. Now it might explode because the floor is going down. Because it's sitting right there. And the floor is gonna compact it, make it to a pancake. Maybe. Oh no, it just disappeared. Didn't explode this time. Tends to explode. Yeah, let's see. Did it get destroyed? It did not. Okay, let's try that again. Magic? No magic this time. Let's see, is the audio Sound effects a little bit low. We'll see. Might not be any sound effects. There it is. Well, that doesn't look good. Well, we have to send it down again. It's glad I'm allowed to show you guys what bugs can happen. So we have to send it down again. No, we have to claim it. Well, that's sad. We do not want to wait. Did it go away? If we do like this. If we do like this, right? Go back. To click retrieve. Awesome. Now it went away. That's how we fix that. Now we have to wait 50 seconds for the other ship. Hopefully, that doesn't happen again. In the meantime, gotta love the random jank in the game. Meantime, we're gonna double click that, double click that. Let's check. Yeah, now it works. We got your mining tool. Left click is the mining beam. Right click looks more powerful, but this is just a extractor. Left click you only click once. Right click is hold. Click and hold. Well, I'll show you how it works. I usually don't do mining this early in the play, but since we can actually buy the geo in game, it's a nice little thing, adventure to do. Since there are something called a janelite, there's 4 types of hand-mineable ores. This is the crate we bought. Never mind then. Let me get out. Thank you. Tends to break a little bit immersions. Sometime. Okay, so what did I say? Yeah, there's 4 types of gems you can mine. Aphrodite, olivine, hadonite, and janelite. Janelite used to be only in caves before this current 4.7 patch. Now you can find them insane. Well, yeah, and insanely rare on surface. If you do find them and you mine them, you'll become kind of rich, depending on how much you mine. They're quite valuable. Okay, so let's try this again. Please come up through the floor without an issue this time. Also, this orange caution thing is not a railing. If you go past it, it will drop you to your death, basically. There's my crate. So I bought this 8SU crate. I should have bought something else. Something else. So we're gonna use this to store our mine stuff. Gonna put it back in the trunk area here. So this is basically the pickup truck, I call it, of Star Citizen. I have a cargo bay there. It lowers down. Looks like a cargo bay. Cargo truck. Or a pickup truck. So you can have that, and we can have a little mech suit on the side. So we're gonna dump all the gems and stuff into that big crate there. This ship has a little bit of weird way to get into it. It's normal, it's just you go close to it. You see this tiny little F on the little marker on the the side of the door. It's a little bit hard to see. How do I get in? There we go. So if you just click, press F, you get right into the ship. If you click and hold and get that radial menu, it can be a little tricky to get back up. I'm sure that's something that will be fixed in the future at some point. Just move some, get my sticks here because I forgot to put them in place. So we need to go to Laurel to get that little mech suit. Costs about, to buy it, 90,000. So
welcome. Your journey begins now.
It's a little bit
All systems
of money.
Operational.
So we're back down to 136. This is a nice little ship, this. I quite like it. It has a little tractor beam in the back. If you want to use it for cargo hauling.
Shields disabled. Launch complete. Landing gear.
We have to go to Laurel for this. It's the closest ship shop for what we need. So while we travel, I'll just cut time a little bit. I will have to endure the entire trip, but you guys only gets to do it for a few seconds. The magic of editing.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel.
Something I forgot to do last time. Forgot to do a decent screenshot, so I have a bad screenshot for episode 2. Anyways. Here we go. And I'll see you when we arrive. Okay, we're about to arrive. If only travels were this fast. So we are at Hurston. We're gonna go down to Laurel. Should be daytime down there. There may be some extra sniffles today. Coming down with something, probably. I'm sure we'll endure. Kinda nice to fly through the clouds like this. You can see the white-ish lights over there. That's the spaceport border. It's a little bit windy, so the ship will wobble around a little bit. So it's like turbulence. Simulates some kind of turbulence. Quite pretty game. Ooh, the FPS drops. Gotta love them. Okay. Let's go in the cockpit. Call for landing. There we go. Little small hangar. See the glass dome over here? That's the ship shop. Just to the right of it is the ASA terminals and stuff. You can actually hover your ship close to that and look into the people waiting on the inside, which is kind of cool. You can wave to them if you like. So this has hover landing gear, like anti-grav landing gear. So it doesn't actually touch the ground. A little bit of alien tech in it. Let me see if I can. If I do like this. It's just so I have one example.
All systems disabled.
Just sure enough, just in case. You don't have to store the ship. You will have this hangar when we come down again. Got missiles. 4 on each side. If you wanna try and defend yourself against something. So we're gonna try and mine the more valuable stuff if we find it. If we find it, that is. Like Head Knight and stuff is fairly hard. It's a lot harder to find than like Aphrodite and Dolvine. But if you have enough of the types, you can actually make a lot of money. So we're gonna do a little different than just selling the gems. We're gonna do the mining missions for this, since there are mining missions. They will get us a little bit of reputation and stuff, and some blueprints for when we wanna do crafting. So we're gonna look for, let's see, it's Argo, isn't it? There it is, Argo, ATLS. Don't mind the view thingy. It costs 86, a little bit cheaper than it has been in the past. Confirm. Now we're down to very little money. Actually less than we started with. Yeah, we got 50k left. That's enough to get us going with mining. There's another player running around. We'll be upgrading our armor and stuff once we get going a little bit with our adventures with mining and stuff. So this little mining tool, this little mech suit, is it's ours. So we don't have to rent it. It's not rented, it's owned. So whenever the time for this ship runs out, we still have the mech suit. We don't have to buy it again. I'm just gonna send the elevator down to get it up. Drag it over and send it up. Gonna pull down the ramp here. Nice and green. Walk up to it, press F. You can use your tractor beam to move it around, but it's a little bit clunky. It's a little bit heavy. So here we are. Here we're in. Oh yeah, I'm just double checking that I remember the commands. You walk around like you do your character. It's quite cool. Audio is a little bit scuffed. You got your left click. And you hold left alt to select extraction mode. You got the extraction beam. Left alt, left mouse button switches extraction and fraction mode. So high power is for larger gems. We're not gonna do those. If you hold left alt and press 4, sets the power for the fracture laser to low. Then we can do other types of, like the hand mineable stuff. So I'm gonna just position it like this. Hold Y to leave it. The benefits of this one, than just the hand tool, is that this one has a little crate in the back. You fill that crate up, and then you just take it out and empty it into the big one. Usually I like to bring extra crates, because sometimes the small crates do tend to bug. I haven't noticed any like major issues with reusability of the small containers this patch yet. So we're gonna hopefully basically pray that it's working. Why am I having less oxygen?
Welcome. Your journey begins now.
How's
All
that like
systems
that?
Operational.
No, it's back to normal again. It was like weird. Okay, so we're gonna just fly around on Hurston itself for a little bit.
Attention, pilot.
Engine systems enabled. Engine systems enabled. Launch complete.
So if I don't crash into anything. Landing gear up, and it's raining.
Thank you for visiting Hurston, and remember, Hurston Dynamics is always looking for hard workers. Please consult our job board if interested.
Okay,
Shields
don't
disabled.
drive into things, you know. Just putting off nav mode so we get a little bit faster. Should be out now. Just gonna stay on the daytime side here. See if I can find a destination that's... I'm gonna go towards that distribution center. Or bunker, or whatever it is. We can start mining. Or look for stuff to mine. Okay, so how to find stuff to mine. Never go towards the things you are jumping towards. Okay, so pinging. So we want to be in this one. You just press B until you, I think it's B. Oh, it's M. On your keyboard, that's M, I think. I don't know. Until you switch modes until you find this one. It will make it easier to find your targets. You ping by pressing tab. But if nothing happens, it's because your radar is turned off. This one. So you turn it on. And if you ping now, you get signatures. So we're looking for high numbers. 10,000, 76,000, around there. The higher number, higher even number, above 10,000 is usually something we can do, mine and stuff. If it has something else in the last 3 digits, it's usually for ships. So let's see what we have. That's harvestables, that can also be found. Not always it's minables. This is something, not sure what it is. That seems to be Baradum. Yeah, that's for, we can mine that as well, but I'm not interested in doing that now. We're gonna do the other stuff. So we just fly around looking for these signatures. You can pick up the harvestables as well if you want. It's just food or other fun stuff. There's more Baradum there. So I try to like have a certain direction on the top gauge there. Try and go with one of those. There are worms, probably, around. That's why the music kicks in weirdly at times. Fairly barren landscape. It's probably harvestable again. You can fly like super fast here. We just fly around, hoping we find something. It's usually easier to find stuff on moons and stuff. We could go to one of the moons. That's also not where we're looking for. So you can like go to your map here and click on Hurston, and it will tell you what you can find, where you find the different things. With Aberdeens and caves, caves, and caves. Let's go to Magda, just to get the harvestables out of the way. was wrong button. It's nice to fly on the breathable planets from time to time, but it's for finding minables. I find it better to go to one of the moons. And do it in third person is way better. For flying at least. While you're on a breathable planet and stuff, there's more harvestables, there are more enemies and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's just go towards this outpost. At least we'll be in the daytime. We can finally do something, you know? Not only fly around and rearm and stuff. Spend half an episode doing that. But it usually takes time. If you're already set and have everything you need, getting out into space is fairly fast.
Quantum travel complete.
As a friendly outpost we went towards. So we're gonna break a little bit, because I wanna see if I can figure out what the keyboard command for switching the modes to scanning. Is it just we? So if I'm like there, yeah, we on between C and B, the button there, we. That switches you to scan. Nice to know, you know. Okay, so that one is for ship. That one's for ship. We can go towards this. Oh, we fly way faster here. Less of an atmosphere, not that dense. Only probably 0.2 atmosphere. I prefer doing mining and stuff on a less hilly area. I find Dolvine, so we're gonna do Dolvine, and there's Head Knight. We're gonna do Dolvine because that's more valuable. So we have a little grouping right there. Not gonna worry too much on the values, the quality levels and stuff. Yeah, you see it's a little bit windy here, but that's fine. The reason why I like to have this ship is also because if you lower the cargo bay, people can't actually get into your ship. Oh. That happened again. Sometimes the door just closes on you. You just have to sit down again. And it did it again. It's supposed to open. But it is a little bit broken. We have to just wiggle about a bit. Let's wait a bit. Let's see. There we go. We got out. A little bit broken. Oh yeah, so you can click here to lower the cargo. So you're taking on passengers. You can have them lay in the cargo bed and you can travel to where you want to go. Not too bad temperatures here. So we'll survive a little bit longer. These moons are a little bit like in the more decent zone. These are our rocks. So how mining works. So you have a gauge here. It's an optimal field. When you point at the rock, it basically is just the distance from the rock you are. You want to have it in the little up there, it says optimal, the little tick there. Your distance is here with the green line. On the right side, I can't move because then I go outside. There's an overcharge area. Do not get your charge into that field because it blows the rock up if you fill the bar, and you will unleash an EM pulse that will basically disable your little mech thing and possibly kill you, which is not what you want. So you'll like to stay in the green. Right. So we have 20% power is always what it is. Remember to be in, for these dull line rocks, you have to be in low power, else you won't be able to do it. You use your scroll wheel to increase the power of the laser, up and down. I have a little slider on my sticks that I can use. So you see the green bar goes up in the gray zone. Now it is in the green. So you want to keep it like steady in there, so that bar fills up on the left side there. Once it's fully filled up, the rock will divide into small pieces and we can pull it in. That's the gist of mining. Then you hold left alt, click left button, and you can click an extract, pull in. In the bottom left, you have your cargo space. You have put up these. There's 10 CSU space. Once it filled up, it might fill a little bit higher, a little bit over that, but that's okay. It's a little bit janky. You will also see the cargo space on the left arch thingy here. Now how I do it, I just crack everything and then I pull in stuff. Now we continue. So all the sparks that comes off, they bounce off objects. So if you have a friend with you or something like that and they stand next to it, the sparks actually bounce off them, which is kind of cool. Fiscalite sparks. And you can go into third person. And see like this. So with the mech suit, it's way faster to mine than the hand tool. I can show the hand tool after this rock here. This is 812 quality on this one, so that's pretty good. If we find quality 900, we'll just save it for whenever we decide to do crafting. Because the higher quality we do, the better. Let's use the hand tool. It's the same principle as with the mech suit. You go up to the rock, click left mouse button, wait a little while, for it to scan. Now you have information there. There's a little green bar with a red on top. You just increase your power. You see the power gauge on the right side of the tool. There you see the charge is going up. It takes a little while to heat up the rock. Now you have a little circle underneath that green bar, charge level, that slowly fills up to a full circle. When it's fully filled up, it cracks. Just make sure you don't overcharge your rock, because that can be bad. There you go. So if you wanna grab them, you hold right mouse button and you do like that. And if you open your inventory, you'll see they're sitting there in your inventory. That's how you do hand mining. So you technically don't need this mech suit. I like it because it goes a little faster, especially when picking up and stuff. Also, it's very cool. Mech suits are cool. We'll do this patch and then we'll go to and we can see where our drop off for the... Oh, I'm not paying attention. It could have gone bad. We can drop off a mining mission to initiate that. There's an intro one there where you only have to do a few rocks, a few pieces. At the time. Then when you get the other missions after the first initial one, you can go for a long while out here. Between the three more common ores, common gems to mine, like Aphrodite is the least valuable, then you have Dolvine, then you have Adnite. Janelite I usually don't count because that's so rare. I've seen it one time since it got introduced and I didn't have a mining tool with me. Which sucked, but you know. If you have a bigger ship, the bigger cargo bay, you can bring a couple of these ATLS, bring a friend. This will go way faster. A lot of ways of doing it. There's also a little car you can use to do mining. It has a little bit bigger cargo bay. Than this one. Also, this one has a little jump boost when you jump, which is quite nice. If the ramp of your ship is a little bit above the ground, you can't actually walk into it. Or you need to get to ledges that's hard to get to and stuff. There's also a there's two other types of mech suits. There's one with a tractor beam to help you move crates, big crates, the biggest crates and stuff, and small ones. It has once you click a crate with its tractor beam laser, they automatically get pulled to you. So it's way faster than regular handheld tractor beam. And then you have a mech suit with guns, basically. What do you have to do? It's called that. It's an Iketi? I can't remember. Something with an I. You can get it by doing favors for our local resident alien in the system called Wicklow. Give him certain stuff and you can trade it in for a mech suit if you want. There are ships, like improved ships and armor and weapons you can also trade in at that alien. He's a Banu. Now we're just gonna enjoy some mining a little bit. Once we've done this, we can turn in and I can show you how we do that. It can be a little bit interesting, difficult to figure out. It's not the best mechanic for turning in these gems for missions or just selling. It is a game in development, so improvement will happen. So you can ping in this one as well, tab, so you can see the locations of your gems if you lose track of them. Always nice to look from the outside. It's a little bit further away, so it takes a little while to get up in the green zone. We spent about 130k on this. Now we're gonna extract. See if it updates the inventory. It's a little bit slow sometimes. You see the number down there goes up. There's a little bit server jank, so we're just waiting for it to go up a little bit. This is why it goes over sometimes. What was that patch? That gen went flying. There's AF right over there. So we're filled up. You see the jump boosters in effect. Okay, before we enter, I'm gonna show you how to empty the container. So in the back here, there is... Let's see, where can I... There's a thing, there's a weapon rack. You wanna put the weapons in there. Pull it back in. There's a button. Lower is the weapon rack, and the upper is opening the back here. There's the container. Click F to carry it. We go in here. Press that. I'm going to pull that in there. Then we click open. Click our ship on the left side. And we just move everything into the container. And then we carry this again. And then we place this into here again. Don't mind if the icons are flickering sometimes. Then you close. And at the top here, sometimes the labels get burned into the screen. Now you can like go over here and you can look into it. You have all the items. Put that in there as well. Did we have any fancy qualities? A12. Yeah. Now we can enter it, go into the ship, and move on to the next patch. I can actually show off the how we deliver stuff at the outpost before we do anything else. Don't mind it says it's full. It's not full, it's just a display error. It used to break the boxes so you couldn't reuse them. It might be a little bit too close, but sure it'll be fine. Yeah, moves away. So we're gonna accept the mission, and then we're gonna go and deliver this mission. And we're also gonna see how much money we can make from just selling the stuff. Because you don't have to do the missions. But the missions do give you
Engine systems
bonuses, you know? Why is there?
Shields disabled. Shields disabled. Shields disabled. Shields enabled.
There we go. We need shields. Okay, so yeah, missions. We're going to contracts. Normal stuff. There's hand mining. Click this and just accept it. 27,000 HDMS Perlman. If you're lucky.
Launch
Hey,
complete.
how's it going? This is Jake Brogan with Shubin Interstellar.
Disabled.
I'm gonna be handling your contracts from here on out.
Interrupted.
I've got a good feeling about you. We stick together and I think we'll go far. Anyway, just wanted to touch base and establish that solid working relationship foundation. Contract should have all the detail. Good luck out there.
I'm pretty sure that guy is high all the time. He is way too friendly. Yeah, let's see where this is. Should be the same planet. Yeah. A moon. Now we just fly down to the outpost. So while we are at the outpost after we done the mission, we're gonna loot it, see if there's any beneficial stuff, any water, hydration, food. There might even be armor that can be looted. So there's multiple caves here. There will be ships parked by the caves because people are doing these missions. So it will tell you to go to an outpost. There's a caterpillar just laying there. Big ship. So we're just gonna land here. Ooh. It's a little bit... Oh, I forgot landing here. No wonder I was flying so fast. Just gonna land here. Yeah, smooth, bar smooth landing.
Engine systems disabled.
You can go into caves and mine as well if you want. It's not necessary. You can just do what I did. Scan the planet. You'll be more alone if you do that. So we're gonna move this crate here over to the elevator. Like that. We're gonna send it down. If it doesn't work, exit it and go back in. So we're sending it down. Did kind of forget how much I need to deliver. Let's see. So it says can't remember. Don't tell me I have to do that. They've updated it, looks like. I have to locate a nearby cave. Well, that's been updated, it seems like. Didn't do that last time I did it. Just gave me the amount I needed to. Well, our container is safe in that place there. Just gonna find the cave, do a scan.
Engine systems enabled. Launch complete.
Let's see, where's the cave? There's a cave. Let's go over there. Just locate the cave.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, now we can go back. Just have to locate the cave. So we need to deliver 20 dull wine. Oh, a little bit early. Ooh, don't land on the things. Okay, let's see. Into the ship again.
Engine systems.
See if we can deliver these 20 Dolvine. Ooh, we got out of our seat without a problem this time. It's weird when there's total silence in the ship. Oh. I only clicked open door. Okay, so 20 needs to be posited. Apparently you're supposed to double click this. Oh yeah. That worked. So we got, that's 8. That's 10. 16. We can do it like that. So we send this up. Don't have to look at it. And we just send it down again. You could see on the list it showed 24 of 20. That's 20 delivered. And we get our pay. And we got the blueprint and 27k. So now we can continue doing this. We got more hand mining. We also got, it's a little bit annoying. That's a small one. This is $100 wine. It's not a small one. Another $100 wine. So we can pick up all of them. That pays more. You have to deliver. I don't think it's one type. You have to deliver all of these. Just gonna let it be there.
Broken here. You. Hell yeah. That's all I got. You are crushing it. I've sent your pay. Enjoy it.
So we're doing like this, sending it up, and then sending it down again, because we're gonna go into the, it's called, there's a storage building. We can sell these. Don't know how many we have. And we send them down. And there's a bunch of those scattered about. And there's this building with this spire on the side of it. This is where you sell. We're gonna see how much we can get from the one little patch of stuff. It's just to show off what we make. There's a little terminal here. There's a dude there. It's not important. Go into the terminal. And we go to there. There's not much pair. We have 4. How much this is? Let's see how many we have. It's my head. It's not good for this. 4 plus 8 plus 7 plus 8. There's 16. 16 plus 16, so there's 99. So we get 151 per item. So that's 14.9k if you sell it all. But if we continue mining, we'll make a lot more. I think it's a decent amount we'll make for it. And you unlock blueprints when we turn it in and stuff. Sure, if you need everything. Let's just sell it. Sell everything. So you get more from Head Knight and then Dolwine, of course. It would be nice to have a sell all button. Later on we'll get the different qualities will have higher value in later patches. I believe that's something that comes in probably in 4.8. But for now it's like this. So it's a different way of making money. It's a little bit slower than doing hauling missions. Hauling missions are a lot faster money. I usually do this mining like this just to have a little bit of pause in between hauling while grinding money. Once I have like around 500k or more, I usually shift over to do a little bit bunkers and stuff like that, a little bit FPS. So you can buy gold if you want. Buy a little bit, sell it for a little bit more profit. So we had 77, now we have 92. Not quite up to where we started. Oh, did we need to loot. I forgot to loot. I don't think there were anything in here. Oh, no crits. Let's look at the other buildings. There might be something in there. Let's see. There's one building there. So it does say, it says storage on the building where you sell stuff. If you don't want to hand it into the missions. There's apparently no power in here anymore. Oh, you can pull up your torch by pressing T. In 4.6, the other patch before this one, there was a med facility in here. Apparently they've removed it. Now it's back to being just a powerless building again, with no loot. Which kinda sucks. You add something good and then you remove it. Just gonna go over to this bigger building over here. There's a player. In a Titan, it looks like. Flying around, landing. Players can't shoot you in here. It's armistice, so you're fairly safe. There's a crate. This usually has food and stuff. We'll take the water. You can leave the rest. There's nothing in there. There's another crate. If the crate is more white colored, there's more decent stuff in it. You can have a lifeguard. You can heal us if we need to. There's no crates. Let's see here. Sometimes there's a lot of loot, sometimes there's very little loot. So he's probably moving cargo as well. The little Avenger Titan has a little cargo bay. Has a canopy. You can exit from the canopy, or you see its face in there. This building right here is a vehicle retrieval place. You can retrieve small ships if you have them, or little cars and stuff. There's a little crate. No, we can leave that. No need to take everything. So you can access this.
Welcome to the
If you have something
ASAP
small, you
retrieval
can.
system.
So the geos and this is a little snub fighter. You can claim them there
Please
and
visit us again.
take them
Goodbye.
for a spin. The snub fighters do not have a quantum drive, so they can't like fly around and do a lot of stuff like other ships. We're gonna retrieve our crates and put it on the ship again. See if we can fit it in without breaking the little thing we have here. Apparently not. Oh yeah, physics are a little bit weird, wonky at the moment. Objects are like spinning on on their side and stuff. So the better thing is to seriously stand there. Yeah, it's fine. I hope. Stuff is a little bit wonky in the game. But that's fine. We can fly around a little bit and see if we can find some headlight. That would be nice. Maybe some gen light. Mine a little bit. Probably be a little bit longer episode this. Hopefully next episode will be a little bit, not take that much time. To do stuff. So we're gonna go up so we get a little bit of distance from players and stuff. Don't wanna be where the missions take everyone. Is there a outpost somewhere we can jump to? Probably. Maybe. We can go to Gunso, towards Gunso, other side of the moon. And we can go from there.
Quantum travel.
We can also cut our engines before we get there. So you basically just cut power to the ship a little bit before you arrive. So you're a little bit further away.
All systems
Like
disabled.
this.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
So you get a little bit of distance from... Yeah, so radar is also off. Since we cut everything, it basically cuts everything. So we're way higher up now. So nice. Oh, it's so fast as well. You have to be careful when you approach so you don't black out. Like what's happening now. Okay, let's ping a little bit, see what we find. Ooh. Too much G-forces there. There's iron here. There's another cave over there, I see. Oh, we're going way too fast. Around Hurston there are worms and stuff scattered about. See what we find here. It's more dull wine, probably. Let's see if we can find something else. There's a ship mineable. Aluminum. Ooh. Don't do that. That can't be mine. So we're going slightly faster than we'd like. Half right. Try not to add too many G's. Half right. Like, I really don't like the G's. Let's see. What's this? Half right. Seems to be worms with every rock. So we slow down the in it turns to not black out. And we can accelerate again on the straight. Or dull line. Ship minables. More ship minables. Could be something. Hopefully. Glasgow site looks like. More iron ore. Going too fast in the turn. There's more signals over here. So it's like this combat music that kicks in once you're close to. There's some AF right there. More ship minables. Titanium. We'll be doing ship mining as well. There's different ores that have good value. Compared to others. Only ship minables. Quite hard to find good stuff. There are some moons that have better chance of you finding what you want. Gonna mine the next patch we find. There's dull line. So these little arrows here, looks like eyebrows, are
Shields enabled.
they are worms. So if I, yeah, so there. Now they're outside. See them. Because I disturbed the ground. These are baby worms. So you can kill them. See if I can kill them with my lasers. Yeah, that's one. Wonder if they drop anything. If I hit them. That one died. They spit stones and shit at you. Quite annoying. Where's the old ones over there? There's no other very close by.
Landing gear engaged.
Kinda wanna see if they dropped anything. Can see them up close.
Landing complete. Engine systems disabled.
Used to not to be able to shoot them with ship guns. Oh, for fuck's sake. This ship, man. If we're gonna do mining next episode, we're so gonna have a different ship. Probably get the Cutty Black or something. It's a nice little ship to show off. Yeah, so these are worms. Nasty looking things. So if I can get a nice little screenshot of this. So yeah, worms. They do have... Looks like they have something that you can loot. Is it teeth? They look nasty. The bigger one, the adult ones, are also nasty. Ew, blood came out of it. Just looting them. Got to show off these. Not interested in facing them in combat because they look kinda nasty. They're big to be juveniles. They're scattered all over the place. Let's see. What was the things we picked up? These are called Valacar Fang Juvenile. The Valacar continues to shed its teeth. What can it be used for? Various luxury. There's quality number on them. Huh. They can be used in crafting, I guess. Well, that's nice. Nice to know. Music just kicks up. Just gonna get away from these.
Landing gear retracted. Shields disabled.
Off into space. There's a bed on this thing, isn't there? Not that one. Let's see.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Set that way.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Why did I jump the dropout? What's that destination to Everest? Everest Harbor. It's the space station around Hurston, since that's the closest. Gonna go there. We're gonna probably end the episode there. If we didn't have too many ship issues and bugs and stuff in the beginning, we'd do more mining.
Quantum travel engaged.
And next episode we will have to do more hauling to get our money up
Quantum travel complete.
a bit faster. Today was just to show off the mining, how to sell, how to complete the missions, and stuff like that.
Quantum travel.
We'll return to that part later on. once we've gotten enough to buy the whole A. We'll probably just keep on renting the whole A, to be honest. And we can probably see if we can buy the Cutty Black or something like that. That's a bit more expensive than the whole A.
Shields enabled.
So since this is a rented ship, probably have to pull stuff out of it. Let's see, oh, it's over there. Polhemus, or something like that. Around Hurston and Everest Harbor and stuff, you see quite a few people. It's a sort of center in the solar system.
Landing gear engaged. Landing complete.
There we go.
All systems disabled.
So we'll continue renting the whole A until we have enough, for fuck's sake, until we have enough to buy it. I hope they fix this issue with the Nomad. It's quite annoying. There's an issue with the Prospector as well, one of the mining ships, where if you're taking too long before you exit the ship, basically locks you inside. You have to sit down in your chair again and exit again. So all these small issues. Oh. Let's do that. It's helping me. There we go, putting that in there. Also gonna put the next time we do mission stuff, we'll probably have smaller crates. If we use the Nomad again, I'm just gonna store it so it's safe. Okay, in case we get the patch before we do the next episode. There are issues where you might lose your things, the bought stuff. Now it should be safe. Looks a little bit damaged. Let us drop our stuff in here. The Valacar teeth. There we go. Now that's hopefully safe.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your
Let's store the
vehicle
ship.
has been moved to our storage facility.
22 hours left. You see, we don't have a hull A because it timed out since between episodes.
Please visit us again.
So this is the end of this episode. Next episode we'll focus more on the hauling. Do the hull A. Do a few hauling missions. Grind money. The aim is to get to at least 500k. Then we'll see what we'll do after. Let's see. So the hull A is like 1.6 million. To buy. It would be nice to get that one so we don't have to rent it all the time. And say like a Cutlass Black is 2 million. There is a cutter as well, I believe. I think we can get the thing into the cutter. It's a lot cheaper, 600k to buy it. We might do the, just get a cutter for the mining stuff. I think the ATLS Geo fits in that. Anyways, this is it for episode 3. We had fun, we had bugs, and we killed a few Valakars. Other than mining, of course. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.